There we go.
Hey, hey, hey! Rosalind is awesome! Rosalind is awesome! Hey, hey, hey! Sarcasm is awesome! Sarcasm is awesome! Rogue Mama is awesome! Rogue Mama is awesome! Ketchup is awesome! Ketchup is awesome! Hey, hey, hey! Just Jay is okay! Jay is just okay!
Start the show already. Sheesh.
Yeah. Yeah. Clicking cap off. Welcome to the master. I'm your daily dose of you. You won't ever guess. Dripping on the timeline. Spicy ever take. I season the bin and neck. Serve it on a plate. This is ketchup commentary. The tangy kind of daddy. Sweet with the sting when the flakes get swayed. Feisty on the mic. Every word got bite. You came from mile. You won't ask tonight. Yeah, yeah.
Rubbing that thing, babe, just about to get red. Name in your mouth, I'll live in your hand.
I'm passing bang. It's about to get red. Flame in your mouth. I'll live in your hand.
By the will of Caesar, I am Polemopicus. I am a jurist in this great court, and need to assure that our purpose is known. The Just J-Up channel provides parody, entertainment, and educational content. All opinions, commentary, and statements expressed by the host, co-hosts, and chat participants are speculative, satirical, or sourced from publicly available information on the internet and should not be taken as fact. We aim to spark laughter and discussion, and not to defame or do any harm. Content is created under fair use and free speech principles and is intended to entertain and inform while navigating the wild world of adulting. I, Polemopicus, have spoken on behalf of Caesar and remain at the service of the Empire. Now, here is a brief message from our hosts.
Yeah, don't come at us, people.
Don't come at us, people.
Don't come at us, people. Don't come at us, people.
Thou shalt not approach us thusly.
Well, good morning, Ketchup. How are you?
Morning, Jay.
Hi, how are you? Do you understand what I'm saying, Ketchup? Ketchup, do you understand what I'm saying? Ketchup.
Do you understand? Oh, God.
Hi, chat. How are you? Thank you, Faves, for setting up the chat this morning. It's your day off, but thank you, my friend.
Yes,
Hi,
and we
Bob.
love you, Faves. We hope you're doing okay and
Oh, yeah.
everything's going okay.
I talked to Faves yesterday on the phone.
I did. I talked to her. Well, I didn't talk to her on the phone. But we were messaging back and forth because I wanted to check on her.
Hi, Denise Sells. Hi, Bonnie. Thank you for being here, Bonnie. Nancy's here. Chris Warwick. Belle Mayfield. Mary Ann. Flippa. Mr. Landfill. Sarcastic One. Ozzy. Tina. Happy. Still me. Bluebird 419. Dirk Bumblebees. How are you, my friend? French Cycle. Lennon 71. Nancy. Questy old witch. Drinks a little badger. How are all of you, my fine friends? I hope you're doing well. Lips returns with stupid, and I loved it. I loved every freaking second of it. Oh man, I ate it up like meatloaf. It was wonderful. She comes back, and boy, did she bring the truth. Debbie Webb, how are you?
She brought the truth, huh? That's
Yeah,
what you call
Debbie
that.
Webb. I hope you feel better, Debbie Webb. I hope you do.
Aw, Debbie.
Yeah,
Feel better.
she's just going to be lurking today. She doesn't feel well. Well, I hope you feel better, my friend. I hope you do. We're here. Does anyone have the number of Chip's new employer?
Morning, everybody.
Hi, Jeremy. How are you? Lisa Ratz, Liz Barnes on the replay crew. Hello. She yelled at me the other day from Replay Crew City. Hi, Resting B-Face. How are you, my friend? David Rotten, Totten, my 4 sons. All 4 of her sons is here. Crystal T. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. Hi, all of you fine folks. Already nearly 200 of you here for this wonderful, wonderful show. And I have to tell you, Ketchup, Lips went on last night and she made some outrageous claims, but the most important one that I came across was apparently this court doesn't have jurisdiction over the court case because, see, the court cases that they're claiming she was vexatious in didn't happen within the jurisdiction of this court. That does not matter, but whatever. We're gonna let that go and let her think that little tidbit's gonna count. Whatever, dummy.
Well, and don't forget she needs stapler money and money for her lawyer that she doesn't have. And what else was on there?
Well, office supplies and
Bus fare.
She had to get a ream of paper.
Printer cartridges.
It's horrible what she's going through over there.
A can of air duster that she may or may not be huffing. I don't know.
Face tape money. Hi, Audio Coffee. Hi, Cat Study Kitchen. Whew, this was a dream come true for a guy like me who likes dummies on the internet. I like it. It was wonderful. Now, keep in mind, this could go federal because she has found some law firms that are really interested in taking her case. Now, I'm pretty certain that they probably don't have the whole side of everything because she deleted all of her content off of her YouTube channel. So I'm sure it looks pretty one-sided over there. But I got to remind everybody, Lips launched herself into this whole deal on an Acme rocket and said, "Here I am! Look at me!"
I'm sure she's told them all about her truth, Jay.
Her truth is her truth. That was the theme of last night. Last night's theme was her truth. Oh, man, it was cute. Hey, but Jack's mom gifted 4 Just J-Hip memberships. If you get one of those, thank Jack's mom. She works hard for her money. We like Jack's mom, and Jack's pretty cool, too. I don't know if you know this, but Jack also works on trees as well, just like Gabe. All right, but he doesn't smoke his. But anyways, he also does that. So thank Jack's mom. She works hard for money. Give her a hug, a kiss, and remember, it's weird in here, but you'll get used to it. Crystal T sent me that. Thank you, Jack's mom. Hey, strange little bastard. Bastard. No, strange little badger.
Dang it, Jay. It's only been 8 minutes and 40 seconds or something. And apologize, for God's sake.
I'm so sorry. Strange little badger gifted 1 Just J-Hip membership.
Dang it.
Get that membership. Thank the strange little badger. They're strange and a badger. And whew, that came out wrong. Oh, damn it.
Whoopsie.
Well, we're clown losers over here, and if you don't like the show, I'll probably screw up your name next.
That's what happens when you watch too much Lips.
Shut your ways, Jay, says Quill Worker. I know, I messed that one up. My bad. It made me laugh out loud at least. Well, that's what you get out of me, all right? Buckshot gifted Just Hip memberships. If you get one of those from Buckshot, thank Buckshot. They work hard for their money and we appreciate it. They also apparently like Alabama football, so we won't hold that against them too much. But also remember to give them a hug, a kiss, a little reach around. It's okay. We'll be okay with that, probably. But remember, it's weird in here, but you'll get used to it. Whoops. Oh, sorry.
Are you in heat?
Those are my cats in heat.
You're in heat after watching Lips last night, aren't you?
Yeah. Hey, still me, 1960 gifted 4 Just J-Up memberships. If you get one of those, thanks, Still Me. We like Still Me. I won't mention her name. I won't dox her today, but thank you so much, Kim Bryan. I appreciate you. All right, but remember to thank her. She works hard for money. Give her a hug, a kiss, a little tap on the caboose. She's probably okay with it. And remember, we're clown losers over here. And if you don't like the show, well, I'll hire Lips to be my lawyer and Doritos. It'll be terrific. Oh, man, last night was wonderful. Rickles with 5 gifted Just J-Up memberships. If you get one of those, thank Rickles. Rickles works hard for his money. We like Rickles. Give him a hug, a kiss, a reach around. It's okay. He enjoys it. Well, probably. Maybe check with his wife first. I don't know. But also remember, we're clown losers over here. And if you don't like the show, we'll send Slobby in to explain the law to you. Because he talked to Rips, He talked to Rips. Thank you, Rickles. Thank you, my friend. Yeah, Rickles says, I volunteer to be the adopted bastard. Sorry, it came out wrong. Oh, hey, Tammy J. Lori loves Montana, softly spoken one. Don B, how are you? How are you, my fine friends? David Rotten Tutton. Thank you, my friend. Thank you so much. Green Widow says, yesterday I was giving my Shih Tzu a haircut, and every time you played the meow, she freaked out. I still managed a good haircut, though. Well, that's pretty good. See, we're doing the Lord's work over here. Doing the Lord's work. All right, so now we're going to get into it. So here's what happened. So, of course, Lips goes on and says everyone attacked her, and of course she had Fleabag over there. And Fleabag now says, yeah, you were attacked harder than everyone. They came at you hard. Well, that's not true. That's not what happened at all. We'll find this out when she gets this law. Actually, I really don't want this law firm to catch the stream and find out that their client's full of shit. I actually want this to go forward because, well, they're on the losing end on this one because, well, the truth was not shared. No, not at all. But we'll go back in time, of course, and I'll catch everyone up because there's some people that may or may not know what happened because there's some people that might be from the Machado crowd that doesn't understand the lore behind Lips. All right, so now here's what happened. Lips, all right, comes in to do an unbiased interview with vomit and paint chips, all right? During this interview, which bear in mind, she was making hodunk videos prior to this interview, okay, to even doing this interview, also running her Bully Exterminator website, all right?
And mind you, she already had thoroughly investigated both sides.
So she comes in and she does an interview, and then she distributes a little revenge prawn of Jeremy Hales and Megan Fox on her show, which she leaves up for, 3 weeks. Okay. Now, Megan Fox and Tug, they give no blowback whatsoever. Just J Hip, though, all right, very excited because I've been following these two dummy journalists around, all right, and they said, oh my God, it's a new person. All right. Then she allows Paint Chips to run his mouth about Just J Hip. He said I had a stupid parrot. That's what he said about me, Ketchup. And then he said that I'm so ugly that if I was a woman and looked at you, I would turn you to stone. And she laughed and she laughed and she laughed. And then, of course, Vomit pipes in. And Vomit says me and Rosalind Duke were brought in by Megan Fox and we're astroturfers, astrosurfers. All right. And so he starts saying terrible things about me, Rosalind Duke, Jeremy Hales, Megan Fox. Of course, this happened. So, well, I felt it necessary to talk about lips. I wasn't the only one, though. I do a stream about lips. And, well, of course, on Sunday night, Jeremy Hales, who watches the Just J Hip show, he also finds out about lips. Why? Well, because he watches the show. All right? This is what he does. And then he does a stream about lips. Then she sends Just J Hip and Jeremy Hales a wonderful cease and desist on a Sunday night. Remember that?
Mm-hmm. Hey, Jay.
No. Yeah.
Today's Frenchie's birthday.
Well, I don't like French Psycho right now.
Happy birthday, Frenchie.
Yeah. Sorry, Frenchie.
Uh-oh. I guess you're in the doghouse, Frenchie.
You're in the doghouse. I know what French Psycho's been up to lately. I'm not a fan. Not a fan.
Uh-oh.
Not at all. I know what French Psycho's been up to, talking some smack about Just J Hip. I've seen it. No, I better give French Psycho a happy birthday song. I'm just messing with you guys. Me. Happy birthday, you're not special. You're getting older, not much better. But I just wanted to embarrass you, and that's why I'm singing this song. So happy freaking birthday. You're not special. But you're special to us, French Psycho, in this chat. Outside of this chat, you'll have to ask people individually. I'm not feeling as confident. I'm feeling 47%. All right, 47 for French Psycho. It's not bad. It's not bad. It's just... Brummy Nana, 2 member for 14 months. That's like almost a year.
It's a year and 2 months.
Oh, yeah, that's a year and 2 months. I can't do the math on that. Okay, I'm here. You can start now. Doing that right now, Megan Fox. And Brummy gifted 4 Just J Hip memberships. If you get one of those, thank Brummy Nan of 2. All right. Thank her. Give her a hug, a kiss, a little, a tap on the caboose. She's okay with that. And remember, it's weird in here, but you'll get used to it. No, sorry, I was just the cat's purring. My bad.
Knock it off, Jay, for crying out loud.
And the cat's purring. What do you want me to do? What do you want me to do? Thank you, Brummy. By the way, there's 304 of you here. If you would hit the like button, I appreciate that on your way in. Thank you so much, my friends. Or the dislike button. They're both available, and we appreciate it. Hi, Aussie Tina. How are you? Okay, so back to the story. All right. So she sends us a cease and desist. And then 12 hours later, she decides to sue Jeremy Hales and Just J Hip. Well, even as Tug has noted multiple times on his wonderful show with Megan Fox, that suing Jeremy Hales was newsworthy. They would have covered it, but Tug was not happy. She sued Just J Hip, this adorable moron 4-year-old on YouTube, all right, who doesn't know his elbow from his ass, and she sues the little guy. And then Tug, being the wrecking ball that he is, calls up Just J Hip and says, Jay, I got you covered. Me and Megan, we are gonna go in hard, and we're gonna take a wrecking ball to this woman's life and find out everything about her. And he says, I've already got so much on her in just the last 2 hours. All right, so they had not spoken about Lips at all until she sued me and Jeremy Hales and George and I don't know, 10 random Facebooker people. This conversation never happened. It did, Megan. Adorable. That's debatable. Well, some people think so. I don't know. It's Fave's day off, Denise. Fave's is off on Wednesdays. It's her day off. She has breakfast with her friends and stuff.
And Faves needs a little extra time off. She's got stuff going on.
Yeah, with her son-in-law and stuff. So prayers for
family stuff.
Actually, if Faves was here right now, I would tell her, leave this stream. You go be with your family.
Yeah, and relax a little.
Exactly.
She's been through a lot.
Hey, Stephen Bear, member for 11 months. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate you. You know, I was a little disappointed last night. She did not give an update on her lawsuit funding monies was Fleabag. So a little disappointed. We didn't get an update on that. Hopefully in the next stream we will. Very excited. But anyways, we'll get back to our story, back to the lore. All right. Now, of course, she sues Just J Hip and Jeremy Hales. I'm supposed to have 5 days, right, to recant my statements and everything, right? Is that not how it works? And she didn't even give me 5 days catch up. She didn't give me 5 days. But you know what I did anyways? Even though I was being sued and going to lose all of my money and everything, my home and everything, I still went out and I made a heartfelt apology. All right, I did this. All right, this was a while back. Hang on, we got to get it to the beginning. Oh, no, we want to go beyond that. Oh, here we go. All day. Well, let's have to start off with a disclaimer first. We always do that. But today, it's going to be a rough day. This here today, hello everyone, thank you for being here, but this here today is my last stream ever on YouTube. The stress of this lawsuit has been so much for me to be able to even continue on. And I wanted to come out today first, make my second apology to Lips and Doritos. I have already apologized once before, and they let me out of this lawsuit based on my heartfelt words. So I'm hoping I can accomplish the same thing today. I'm so sorry for everything I've ever done to you, lady Lips. I'm really sorry. And I think you're a wonderful attorney. And actually, I was thinking about maybe hiring Doritos to represent me in this case as well, if I'm not let out of it. Now, one thing that happened, I have to make this clear. One thing that happened is she was nice enough, and I have to say this. She was nice enough to drop Ray from the lawsuit. And I on behalf of Ray, Ray wanted to say thank you to Lips for dropping. Now, you have to remember, she sued my brother, Ray Hip. Ray Hip had nothing to do with this. All right. Now, this is my second apology, and we're going to get to my first apology. All I have done is apologize to this wonderful woman. And you can hear how serious this is because I was crying.
Hard and hard and hard.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I was crying over this whole situation. It was horrible. I was in a bad spot. You know, I did now. You do have to keep in mind, I'm running my dinky law firm over here. All right. And I'm representing Tug and Megan Fox eventually. But no, I mean, she was suing me. She was just It was horrible. It was horrible. I was in a bad situation. I don't know. Oh boy, it was bad though. It was. I mean, you remember the situation I was in. It was a bad situation. But yeah, it was tough, but we got through it. We got through it. But yeah, it was just oh boy, it was not good. It was sad. And well, let's just see. Because we're also going to get to the first apology to Lips, because I'm a good guy, and well, it's what I do. It's what I do. I apologize to people. And you know me, Ketchup. I'm sincere. I'm sincere.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and you know that. I mean, always, always. I'm so sincere. I tell the truth, and that's my gig. Was just always be a truth teller and debunking the asses. I'm debunking the asses over here, and I want to remind everybody. All right, I'm coming on after their show, debunking the asses, so therefore it's all legal and everything is fair use because of the ass debunking.
We go on after her, and we're responding to what she was saying about us and everyone else. I mean, we have a right to say something and to respond.
Yeah.
Well, because that claims to be her, free pass to everything. It's because she's going on after and she's telling the truth and she gets a right to respond. But anybody else that responds is playing victim, apparently.
Yeah. But this is apology number 2. We're going to get to the first one.
Stopping him from the lawsuit, because as we all know, Ray is on the lam. He got on a lam and rode off into the sunset. He's in hiding right now because he was named in this lawsuit twice, 3 times. And just James for this lawsuit, I believe 17 times, I'm not sure, but in, out of this lawsuit over and over and over again. And it's very, very, just weighs on my mind a lot because.
Now you have to remember, Ketchup, I'm ADA protected. Now, if anything was to happen to Just J Hip, all right, not saying it would. I went into therapy. So I'm not saying it would happen, but if anything was, even to this day, she could find herself in prison because I'm ADA protected. Very clear ADA protected. Yeah.
I've always said I was sorry and I've always apologized. And of everybody in the YouTube atmosphere, I'm the only one who's ever come out and issued full apologies. And I just hope that this time her and Doritos will possibly consider forgiving me. Because this is a hard-hitting lawsuit. It has a lot of teeth, is the thing. That's what they say in the legal business. They say this has a lot of teeth. And I can't handle the pressure anymore. And I'm leaving YouTube forever. I'm never coming back on YouTube. I'm never doing another stream. I apologize to Vomit and Dick Lickman. You're wonderful human beings. And I want to continue to be best friends with you. And I apologize to everyone. I denounce Megan Fox and the umbrella guy. They're horrible. They're horrible. And as far as I know, allegedly, I can only say this much. I'm really, really sorry. And I'll do anything to just be taken off this lawsuit again. And Megan and Tug. If you can take Megan and Tug out. Not Shizzy. Shizzy can stay. But Megan and Tug too. Because they're... Well, no. Leave them in. Just J-Hip. Leave Just J-Hip out. Because I'm really sad. I'm just... This is what I'm going to say. I'm sorry. I'm going to say I'm sorry. And thank you all for being supporters of mine up until this point. And
you can leave Shizzy in.
I know. You're such an ass.
Well, we just started off. Then Stark comes in and she protects Jay. She protects JJ Bean, but Star does a better job in protecting just J Hip in my first apology. All right, now once again, I'm over here. I'm apologizing, and she's suing because and she's over here suing JJ Bean. It was horrible. But well, let's see how the first apology went. It was pretty good though. It was pretty good. Because this is what I do. This is what I do. For a somber day. Oh, I hope everyone's doing well today. It's kind of a somber day. I have to come out. The first thing I have to do is I have to get this apology out of the way. For hey, what the hell is this here? I have to get this apology out of the way. On my stream on Saturday, I said that this lady was a failed lawyer and that she retired because of bar complaint or facing disbarment. That's not true. Remember, she retired.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's what she said. That's what she wrote. I retired. And I apologize. They didn't accept my apologies, these bastards. She's a wonderful lawyer, and none of that was ever true. And after I heard all of the flack that I got from it and got thrown in this lawsuit, I told her and her attorney Doritos that I would apologize and I would correct the record. So she's a wonderful attorney. She's never faced any sort of bar complaints that I know about, and she's wonderful. And I'm just devastated by the whole situation that's occurred. Just devastated. And as far as I know, this will probably be my last stream that I'll ever do on YouTube. This will probably going to be it for me. So see how I can go on at this point in time. Hey, Star, how are you?
I'm good, Jay. How are you?
Down in the dumps because I'm going to prison.
You're not going to prison.
I just hope if I do go to prison that people will give me money on my comment Siri because I want to continue to comment and still use Siri.
You want money on your comment, Sari?
Yeah.
Yeah, I will give you money for your comment, Sari.
So I think this is
And your commissary.
That's what I said.
No, that's not what you said.
You
You said comment, Sari.
I did my apologies, so we got that out of the way. And then we'll move on, and we're going to go ahead and comment, and we're going to go ahead and I'll make my actual responses to this dumb bitch. Well, we're pretty good. It was a good apology. Bring Star back, says Megan Fox. Actually, I talked to Star. I talked to Star the other day. And I hadn't talked to her in a hot minute because, everyone's busy and doing stuff, whatnot. But I hadn't talked, but no, I talked to her a couple times in the last week. And I told Star, I said, I haven't talked to him. I said, are the puppies missing me? And because I was talking about, minestrone and then I was talking about, nutritious and of course, terracotta. And she claims they don't even know who I am.
I wonder why. You don't even know their names.
What are you talking about? I mean, there was minestrone and terracotta and, there was nutritious and definitely I was talking them up. But yeah, I was talking to Star just the other day on the phone and oh man. Oh, well, we're working on getting Star back. We're working on it. You know what we might have to do? We might have to do a a co-host swap with Rosalind and J Hip. You go to Rosalind's show, Star comes over here, and we do a flip for a week or whatever. I don't know. I miss my Star too, but yeah, I talked to her on the phone a couple of days ago. And yeah, much love to Star, of course, everyone knows I love Star. So yeah, we did talk, but apparently the dogs don't even know who I am. That's horrible, Ketchup.
Well, I don't blame them.
Yeah, well, yeah. Last night I was busy. Me and Ketchup were both busy. We were celebrating Saturn's birthday. We went out to the movies. Of course, we went and saw the Minions.
You were there?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Well, yeah, because remember I told you to put me on speakerphone while we were at the movie so I could hear it.
No, I didn't remember that.
That happened.
Whoops.
Yeah, well, you're forgetful. I get it, but no, that's what happens. We were out busy last night, and then I wasn't going to do a show today because we were celebrating Saturn's birthday, having a wonderful time. The cake and ice cream was delicious. We got some Chinese food. It was amazing. All right, so we did all of that stuff. Did any of that sound familiar?
No.
What did we eat again? I forgot.
We had pizza.
Oh, yeah, pizza. I forgot. Pizza from the Chinese place that makes the pizza.
Yeah, pizza from the Chinese place. Exactly.
But as you can see, yes, I made all of these apologies over to Lips, all right, who still sued me. All right, now once again, Jay, stop stalking Saturn. What are you talking about? Jeez, she's my firstborn, damn it.
Ew. What?
Well, I mean, because basically, she calls me dad sometimes.
Never.
Never, no. Oh, that was horrible. My bad, Ketchup. Too soon?
Yeah, probably.
Or too never. I don't know how
Yeah.
it goes.
At all.
Well, now Lips was pretty active. Lips has been pretty active, of course, and she's had some wonderful streams that she's or filings that she's done. Now she made, I'm gonna have to go back to Tug on this one because Tug shared this. Let me see if we can get to Tug. I gotta get to where Tug. Where you at, Tug? Hang on, wrong stream. I gotta get Tug's. Tug stole my intro music.
Really?
And more or less.
Good for him.
Well, you didn't know this?
No.
Yeah, he steals all my stuff. It's what she does. It's what he does. It's what he does. Hang on. Ah, boy. Let's see. Oh, wait. I'm way in the wrong spot. Here we go. My bad. Oh, boy. Here we go. Hold music. Do I need hold music here?
I don't know. It's up to you.
Oh, I actually do have hold music here. Hang on. Where's my hold? I can't find it. I can't. Why is it not? Oh, wait. Here we go. How was that? Was that good? Cold music?
I don't know. I couldn't hear it when you were playing it.
What are you doing over there, Ketchup? What are you doing over there? My goodness, we're over here. We're doing a show.
I'm waiting for you to get it together.
I know I'm trying. Oh, did you happen to catch that Megan Fox the other day?
Which one?
Did you see when she was doing the Laura Owens stuff?
Yeah.
That was pretty good. That was pretty good. I'm going to direct you all and tell you right now to go out and check out Megan Fox's show from yesterday. It was hilarious and funny. I didn't catch the whole thing. I caught the last hour, but I hope the first hour was as amazing, or the first 2 hours was as amazing as the last hour, because that was amazing. It was so fun watching the well, it was actually Jan Block. It was actually her bankruptcy that they were going over was Jan Block. So yeah, go check that out. That was really
Best
fun.
bankruptcy 341 hearing ever.
Oh yeah, and not only that, but she had Flux on. I don't know if have you ever heard of Flux?
Yeah.
Yeah, and this Mo in the Deep End. She's like new to YouTube, possibly. Mo in the Deep End was on. Hey, Sandra Robinson with the 199 super sticker. Thank you, my friend. And Jen Keeps It Real gifted woo just J-Hip membership. If you get that, thanks, Jen Keeps It Real. We appreciate Jen, and she does keep it real. She works hard for her money. Give her a hug, a kiss, a little tap on the caboose. We appreciate Jen Keeps It Real. We do. And remember, we're clown losers over here. And if you don't like the show, don't worry. Lips will sue me too. The Stats gifted one. Just Giant membership. If you get one of those, thank the Stats. They work hard for the money. We appreciate the Stats. Thank you so much, my friend. All right, give her a hug, a kiss, a little tap on the caboose. I'd get consent first, but you don't have to. It's just a lawsuit. What's the worst that could happen? You'll be fine. You'll be fine. But remember, we're clown losers over here. And if you don't like the show, I'll start raising money to sue you too. Hey, still me again. Gifts 5 more. Just Giant memberships. Thank you, still me. If you get one of those, thank Kim. Not Kim, I mean still me. She works hard for money. We like it. Still me. And remember, it's weird in here, but you'll get used to it. Megan Fox don't have one of those. Denise Melanoff gifted 4 Just J-Hip memberships. If you get one of those, thank Denise Melanoff. We appreciate Denise. We love her. Give her a hug, a kiss, a deep tissue massage on the back or front. She's probably okay with it. And remember, it's weird in here, but you get used to it. Remember when Megan Fox stole my line?
No, you stole hers.
Oh,
We've
yeah.
been over this. We've been over this multiple times.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, we're going to get to some more lip stuff. But first, let's focus on a little something that Tug shared the other day. All right. Over on, actually, this is on Megan Fox's stream. Pretty funny. All right. I got a birthday card from Fleabag, remember?
Yeah.
Yeah. Megan Fox didn't get a birthday card from Fleabag. Just J-Hip did. Tug gets threats.
I don't think Megan wants one. Just saying.
I get birthday cards. And that's what I do. Let's see how things are going in the lawsuit by this miraculous lawyer who's quite amazing, is my understanding.
She has little section. I'm going to put this.
I noticed that there were no exhibits on the one we had, and then I saw that we got another one that had
Well,
some exhibits, but I noticed
about that. So you notice these at the bottom. All right. First of all, some are misleading. Like when you read in, you'll notice like the death threats. That's from a 2021 case, for example, right? You know, that would be okay. Well, remember PQR. Remember, R is Michael. There's no last name. I love that, by the way. It's just Michael's affidavit. It's Michael affidavit.
Michael affidavit.
Right, Michael affidavit. And Lisa Lee affidavit. So just Lisa Lee. Okay.
I want to bear in mind something. I did not write that card. All right. That is not in my handwriting. People have seen my handwriting. I did not write that card. All right. My assumption is it came from Fleabag. I have no idea who it came from. Technically, I assume it's from her, but it was from the Villages. All right. And it was a birthday card. And it was signed. It was to the Pearhead. Okay. And it was signed from Fleabag. So that's all I can say about it. I really don't know where it came from. That's what I know. That's what I know. But there are 393 of you here now. let's see. But no, I can tell you this much. I did not write that card. All I can say is I shared it because I received it in the mail and it was amazing. Let's see what Tug has to say about this wonderful filing of lips over here. Now, she's a big-time lawyer, right, Ketchup?
No.
No, I mean, she was federal and state. Yeah, well.
Remember that. So it's P, Q, R, and S, right? Okay, well, let's look at those together. Well, let's just, it sounds like a lot to cover, but trust me, it won't be. Give me 1 second. Let me get them situated. Here we go. All right. So check these out. You're going to love these. These are.
I did notice. I was really looking forward to reading Lisa Lee's affidavit.
Yeah,
and I was very disappointed that it wasn't there.
Look, here we are. Here's this is P. So P was death threats. Check the death threats out from this other case. Here they are. Check out. Oh wait,
they are not.
Okay.
There are no death threats.
Yeah. Now here is a process
the
server.
Words Exhibit 2 or Exhibit Q are a death threat.
This is process server affidavit from another case, by the way. Here we go. Check this out. It's wait. So yeah.
Oh my God, Leslie! Proofread your shit. Leslie, this is so womp womp.
Here is Michael's. Would you like to read Michael's?
Oh, sure. I would love to read Michael's.
Okay, wait, it goes. But notice, look, wait. Here, do a little.
That's amazing filing. You know what you do, Ketchup? First, you file a shitty filing a motion, and then they don't know what they're up against because you filed a shitty motion, and then you follow it up with a nearly less shitty motion, and then you're taking them by surprise. I learned this in law school. Have you ever been to law school?
Maybe she missed the class that taught you how to attach exhibits.
Yeah, she should have went to that class. She skipped out on that one. But last night, she wanted to show her transcript because Megan Fox said I was a con and said I had no education. Well, you don't have any education, Megan Fox, you piece of shit. Yeah, where's your education? Well, she said this on the show. I mean, I'm just repeating what she said. Apparently, Megan Fox is just a piece of shit. Right? And, well, with no education, not even medium smart, right? Apparently. And she's dumb as shit. And these are people trying to determine law with no education in the law. Well, I have zero education in the law. Seriously. All right, but I do because I've been in law school. She always talks about law school like she's still in law school. I don't understand her infatuation with her own law school. But by the way, they did spend a lot of time talking about torturous interference last night. Torturous ketchup. I thought she was a liar. She's talking about torturous interference. I don't think that's what it's called, ketchup.
Maybe she needs some of those torches. We should send her some.
Yeah, we'll send her
Does she
some.
still have a house?
Well, they sold the one property. All right. All right. And they got a little bit of equity. And quite frankly, she's happy to get rid of her other home, to be honest with you, because it's just too much for her. And actually, you know what she really wants? Just a bunch of property with a little tiny home, like one of those tiny homes out in the middle of nowhere where she can just take care of her tiny home and all of that. Okay. Like, I really liked Fleabag's home when I went there. It was so cozy, and I would like something like that. Maybe a treehouse. Oh my God. Oh, ketchup. She's pretty adorable, don't you think?
Not really.
No. You're being too quiet today, ketchup. Liven up, damn it. Liven up.
A little bit of the alphabet with me. Like,
Okay.
what comes after R?
S.
S. Okay. Well, let's see. Dun, 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 dun. Wait. Dun, 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 dun. So if we want to see her affidavit, it's right about here.
Nope, it is not there.
I
It's
zoomed in on
actually-
this dark line, by the way. It's not hidden in there. Like some kind of Easter egg. It wasn't there. So yeah,
Lord,
there was a bunch of
Leslie.
stuff like that.
Did you even look this over before you turned it in?
Shame.
That deserves the shame bell. I'm telling
man.
you.
Some of the stuff she has pulled is so stupid. In fact, one of my favorite things in this, she has a police report talking about the school stuff. That's it cuts off right where, that report we're looking at that just cuts off.
Mhm.
It just stops. Yeah, that's how the
Mhm.
one in the exhibits does. It just stops. It's half
Oh.
a page. It just
She doesn't
stops.
want
But
the second page that says we're
No,
not going forward
yeah.
with this because we couldn't identify him.
yeah, it doesn't put it into the court or anything, which is so garbage.
Also,
But
I
also,
love that her evidence that
Yeah.
Rosalind and I did something
is.
together
there it
are
is.
streams of us talking about other cases.
Does she think that she's Laura?
So there's what happened there. Now the streams are crossing. All right, the streams are crossing, as you can see. And let me see. We'll play this a little bit further on.
Laura Owens?
I have no idea. Why does it say Megan and Rosalind working together to contact my school? And then she puts up 2 Laura Owens streams.
Exactly. And then she puts
One of which
up-
says court postponed. Nothing on there says school.
No, it's about another person. Totally. Like you said.
It's about
Laura
another
Owens.
case.
Yeah.
She is such an idiot. I love that for her.
Well, I was
what?
shocked by it. I was shocked by what her so-called evidence for harassment it was. So essentially, they talked the other night.
All right, so back to the story and back to the lore. Here's what happened. All right, here's what happened. All right, now apparently, Fleabag goes on. All right, and she's talking to Lips, and Lips is going through her massive court case. All right, and Lips is talking to a bunch of lawyers, and as she said, it's a numbers game. So she reached out to 10 lawyers. All right, and she heard back from 3. Now she puts trackers on all of her emails that she sends out, and one lawyer he was reading her emails throughout the entire day. The entire day. All right, hang on one sec. She puts out all of these emails. She puts them with trackers. Now, one guy was opening up. One lawyer was opening up from the beginning all the way until the end. All right, all the way until the end of the day. Just looking and opening and closing and opening and closing all of her emails. All right, she wanted to see. All right, he kept asking her for more and more stuff. Now, Shockit. Now, Shockit apparently is heavily involved in this whole situation. All right, now Shockit went out and he, I guess, FOIA requested the HR report. The HR report, all right, from Leslie's school. Now he sent this to Jeremy Hales. All right, days after, all right, the report was made to Leslie's school that got her fired. All right, so clearly he was conspiring with Jeremy Hales to get her fired because he got her HR report. But yeah, apparently Jeremy Hales is now involved in this whole situation, and so is Shockit. It ties them together, and it shows their cahooters, Ketchup. It shows their cahooters.
I don't think they ever showed their cahooters.
Well, I didn't see their cahooters technically online. I didn't see their cahooters definitely online. I did not see that. All right. But according to the show last night, all right, they have direct proof and evidence. All right. And evidences against. Oh, yeah. Don't forget, Jeremy. We're going to go fire, fire, fire. Fire, fire, fire. Oh, they did that last night, too. That was a treat. It's always a treat when they do that.
Yeah, or raise FOIA money that they already have
Well,
FOIA information for.
Oh, don't worry. Lips's attorney is going to pay for all that stuff herself or himself. Because apparently this is a lawyer that doesn't like money. All right. Apparently he's going to do it on a contingency basis. And then when they lose, all right, they're just okay putting in all this work and effort for no reason because they got Lips's side of the story, not the actual side of the story that I just showed you. No.
Gonna pay all her filing fees and all her expenses for the case. I'm sure that's gonna work out.
You have to remember all of the defamation. Now you remember, even though I filed the defamation suit against Megafox Tog and Jihap, they've done defamation since then. So see, I can file another case against them on new defamation. I could do that with the next 4 years. Let's just see my cahooter.
I bet she does.
I've seen it. No, I haven't. I have not. Oh boy, that went wrong, Ketchup. That went really wrong. Okay, well, let me get through my notes here because this was a big stream. It went on for, let's say, 38,000 hours. All right, big stream. All right. Now, according to everything, I watched So You Don't Have To was sharing all of this stuff. And there, I watched So You Don't Have To said that Lips had never won an award. And then they showed the award. And of course, Lips is like, who's this? Like a guy, a girl, what they're doing Facebook stuff. Now you have to remember, these people on Facebook, all right, you might think you're immune from the law. But no, just because the cops haven't called you, they'll probably show up at your door. Oh, yes, they're going to be rounding everybody up. It's going to be horrible. It's going to be a whole group of people being arrested accordingly. Now, once again, Fleabag does mention, I already got him on copyright, right? I got it dead to rights, and now Megan Fox is showing me as a freaking fish. What is she, stupid? I already got a dead to rights, and now she's making fun of me as a goddamn fish. Like, seriously? And of course, Lips has to respond with, "Oh my God, why are they making fun of people's looks? Why are they making fun of people? And by the way, I'm there, Megan Fox, she's ugly." Okay. These are like 50-year-olds making fun of people's looks. I would never do that. I have an entire hate stream about that. No, because I took it down. Okay.
Yeah, including Fleabag's background last night of her stream.
Oh, yeah, she did do that. She did do that.
Megan had a cigar in her mouth. And she doesn't even smoke.
That one did test me on that one. I was confused on the background. I didn't know what they were trying to show there. I was a little confused on who those people were. Apparently it was it Shockett in Megan Fox, or was it Tug in Megan Fox? I was very confused.
I don't know who it was. It didn't look anything like Megan either.
Well, and then live on stream, Lips lies in the exact same stream that she's in. She says at the beginning of the stream, all right, are you ready for this? And these people are saying that I have Botox. I had Botox, and I can't remember the last time I had Botox. I never had Botox. I've never done it. All right, then later on the stream, because of course she's like, it's been years since I had Botox. And then later on the stream, I've never had Botox in my life. Never. You just said it's been years. And now you've never had it. Once again, just
right,
another
Michael?
lie. Just another lie. Yeah, right, Michael? Now, of course, she doesn't like to make fun of looks, of course. But, when we talk about, is it Doreen Ingalls? Is that her name?
Yes.
Yes, Doreen Ingalls. Well, apparently she looks like a crack whore and like maybe a transvestite with a wig on. Reminds me of somebody, Lips. It reminds me of somebody. She made fun of me, saying I'm an Eskimo when I'm clearly Vietnamese. Yes, George, she did. But no, they don't make fun of that. Nope, not over there, because she took it down, Jeremy. She took it down, so it doesn't count no more. It doesn't count no more. Apparently. But
Whoa.
yes.
And Lips was talking about having the woohoos last night.
Yeah, the lives. But you have to remember. Oh, and by the way, old Snaggletooth there, she did say, I could have corrected my teeth anytime I wanted to, but I like my fucked up teeth.
Well, I think it was from the Yoo-Hoos, because she said they were just like moving around and switching places and stuff.
Well, I'll be honest with you. Well, yeah, Fleabag did say that. When you have a tooth problem, your teeth just do this Uno thing where it's like Uno reverse and they all switch around and move around all throughout your mouth. That's what happens. Pretty standard. Yeah, I've seen that happen before. Now, of course, all right, she went to court already once before. She went to court, all right, with Jeremy Hales, Megan Fox, and Tug, and she says this. Now, the judge yelled at me, but Shockett lied about me, so I had to pipe right in. So eventually the judge is going to learn about who these people are. And yes, then, the judge is going to get to the bottom of it, and that's why I filed the filings. But I don't paper the court. He does. So I just dropped this 130 some odd page filing in there with a bunch of nothing. Because I don't want to paper the court, because that's what a vexatious litigant would do, not me. Oh, man.
Well, and she does need the staples.
Well, yeah.
And paper clips, probably.
Those are for her face.
Was there glue on that list?
Yeah. The paper clips and staples and glue are for her face. Even the judge questioned. She's like, What's the cement for? I'm confused.
Surgical cement.
But then she goes on to say more. She says, don't you worry, because I have a police report now, and that'll be in the filing. And this is what really intrigued the lawyers. They saw I had a police report, and I'm going to identify Jeremy House when it's the right time. It's just not the right time yet. Okay. Now, she does go on for a little bit longer, and she talks about how all the men who support Jeremy Hales are allegedly gay. Now, there's nothing wrong with gay people. She likes gay people, but these people are all allegedly gay because they're not real men. Real men would support women attacked by a man, and so these are obviously a bunch of gays. All right, but she likes gay men. They're her best friends, is the gays. But of course, I mean, clearly these people are what she would call a bunch of. Can I say it? Ketchup has been long enough.
Yeah.
Pussy boys. A bunch of pussy boys is what they are. A bunch of gay pussy boys who support Jeremy Hales. All right, because anyone else would support the female being attacked by Jeremy Hales. All right. Oh, man. Now we get fortunate in this stream catch up because she gives Jeremy Hales YouTube advice. You didn't get this far in the stream. I know you didn't catch up.
No, I think I fell asleep by this point. I told you I woke up like twice, and her and Lips were still talking about the same things over and over again, like literally for hours.
I know. Well, anyways, what she suggests is that Jeremy Hales, if he was smart, would team up with Lisa to become his program director to really advance his channel. All right. To get out of the litigation, the material that he's currently sharing, and he should hire Lisa to be his program director, and he could go do like dating shows or something like that, so he's not in all of this trouble all of the time. This is her suggestion.
I did hear her say that he should be setting his channel up for long-term success. What?
Yeah, that was just,
Have you not? You've obviously not watched many streams.
don't worry. She also says, I give him 7 to 8 years left on YouTube before he's shut down. 7 to 8 years. That's what I give him. Like, because he doesn't know how to sustain an audience. And I would give him maybe 7 or 8 years before he's just taken off of YouTube. And, you know, of course, she's like, oh, and YouTube is totally onto him. YouTube is really onto him. And not a Rumble fucked up. Look at Rumble with this Megan Fox. I got her dead to rights. I got her by the balls. You got everyone by the balls. So now they're grasping everyone's balls. Oh, man. Catch up.
Imagine how Gabe feels.
Now listen. According to Lips, she was going through a tough time when the heavy attacks came after her. We're talking about the attacks from Megan and Tug, just J Hip. I'm in the clear. All right. They don't mention me at all, thank God.
Why do you always think Truth is being attacked?
Well, like I always say. All right. And I said this yesterday on the stream with J9. All right. Listen, I'm not looking for a back and forth. All right, I got back and forth over here with Fleabag, and I prefer not to be mentioned. All right, I like watching the stupid. And J9 does a show last night doesn't mention me at all. And thank God, I only like the fourth. I don't like the back and forth, just the fourth. I share the stupid. They can do whatever they want to do, but they don't have to mention me. That's not what I'm looking for. I'm really not what I just like watching the stupid. I don't need back and forth. I just do the fourth. All right. That's what I like to do. And if they choose to come, back at me, they have to understand I'm ADA protected. It's a horrible decision. I have a third place ribbon catch-up. I'm running my dinky law firm, and I have to remind people of a few other things. During litigation, I don't know if you remember this, but Just J-Hip took on 2 clients. Megan Fox and that umbrella guy wiped the floor with lips. I wiped the floor with her ketchup. All right. As a lawyer with my dinky law firm, who would have thought Megan Fox and that umbrella guy? Megan took a little bit of, coercing by Tug, right? Like she was not all in like Tug was. Tug was all in right away. But I made wonderful filings, if you remember. Wonderful filings. Hey, Chucky, how are you? How are you? Hi, Puzzler, how are you? I made wonderful filings. I think you probably remember some of my wonderful filings that I made to the court. And a lot of people forget this because I am a lawyer, per se. I am a lawyer. And no, I made some wonderful, wonderful filings. I was going to go over one of those here today. Give me 1 second, catch up. You remember that, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they were good filings, right?
Yeah, they were pretty good.
Yeah.
You wrote them by yourself, actually. I didn't even write those.
Yeah, I did those ones all by myself. Well, you helped. You helped, and so I appreciate that. There was, a lot of people helped with those, but most of it I did all on my own. Let me see here. Let me go down. Prepares. Wait. Oh, right. The first motion issued by Just J Hip. Oh boy, this is really taking us back in time, Star. You remember this one? Catch up.
Which one? I'm waiting for you.
Oh, this was my first motion I ever filed in a court of law. All right.
This is where my lawyer friend helped me out.
This is when Tug had really been interested in being a part of this whole deal and wanted J-Hip a part of the lawsuit, and said, Jay, you're my man. I'm hiring you, Just J-Hip. Now, if you don't remember the lore, if you have not been around for the entire last 18 months that we've been here, 15 months, I don't know how long we've been here, but it was a long time. Let's see how things go. This is back when Just J-Hip wrote his first lawsuit, or first motion. My motion.
Every single day you go live and people come back for it. So
later today, if anyone wants to join me, I would join you.
The rest of us. You start. I might need to take us off screen, but you start.
I'll start it off.
Yeah.
I'll start it off because this is my case. You can take us off screen though, if you could, please.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm trying.
Whoops. Nope.
Wait. The button won't come up.
There we go. In the Circuit Court of Ninth Judicial Circuit of Orange County, Florida, 2025, case number 012345. Because I don't know what your case number is.
We needed Kevin up here. He's a good reader.
The unplaintiff, because the one thing, Star, I didn't want to be plain. I don't want to be a plaintiff, because I'm not plain. I'm exceptional. So I wanted to be the unplaintiff, because that way the judge knows I'm a little bit outside the box, but I'm not plain. I'm unplain. That's like saying I'm like an unsalted peanut or something, So I want to be I'm salty. So I want to be the unplaintiff, but Jason Hipster, aka persecutor, aka parasite lawyer, aka ego inflated brain. That's true. Yep.
Now you can see here, I include my actual name Ketchup. I'm doxing myself yet again. Right here on stream, doxing myself. Oh my God. Hi, Kelvin. Hi, Valor. Oh my God. Oh my God. It's horrible. Kevin is not missed, said Valor. No, I miss Kevin. Not really. Hey, did you know Lady Tammy's a big Machado fan?
Yes, I did know that actually.
She's loving up some Machado. Now, Machado says these terrible things about Baker, but for some reason, she loves her some Machado. Like, she hates Baker, apparently, and loves Machado and every terrible thing that she said about Baker. That's kind of crazy to me. Once again, these are people that just turned on my show because, well, they hated Star and they wanted me to make a choice between Star and them, and I chose Star. So there you go. That's what happened. And then they got pissed off. And so, but anyways, I didn't know that she's a major Machado supporter and hates Broken Baker with a passion. And not just Jacob. I like Baker. He's okay.
Me too.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
Mhm.
You know, and sometimes at night he cuddles me to sleep.
Ew, does he know that?
Not in person, but he calls me on the phone. He's like, JJ, it's time for bedtime.
Is it the accent?
It's the accent, yeah. He sings me a bedtime story every night. It's wonderful. It's wonderful. But see, I follow this wonderful mission against lips. All right, remember. All right, in this entire thing, this is just J-Hip with this dinky law firm. All right, going against lips, and I'm representing at this point in time, it's just Tug. All right, and then eventually Megan Fox is going to sign up. All right, now also Shizzy Wisnut has retained me as counsel for life, even though I didn't have to represent him in this case. He brought me on later on and paid me my money. Now for the upcoming lawsuit against Megan Fox, that umbrella guy, or Jeremy House has actually not given Just J-Hip any money yet. So it's still up in the air for who I'm going to represent. I don't know. We'll just see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. I noticed yesterday, Megan did another stream without inviting Just J-Hip. So Megan might be on the outs on this one. I don't know.
Oh boy.
It might be Tug. I don't know.
Which I don't know where that came from, to be honest.
AKA J-Hip, AKA Ray-Hip, AKA Perfect, AKA 3-0 doing law stuff. And then I'm going up against versus Dumb Defendant. That's pretty good, Star, because that lets the judge know right away that I'm going against a dumb defendant. So that makes it very clear. So I'm going up against Leslie Fertaragos, a.k.a. Lips, a.k.a. Hot Lips, a.k.a. In the Shit Now, a.k.a. Very Dumb Person, a.k.a. Emails people she is suing, a.k.a. Sneaks into Hard Rock. Yeah, she did do that. A.k.a. Called Jay a horseface, a.k.a. Makes people want to throw up. Yeah, that happens. That happens, Star.
Yeah.
And now I started off this time, it says, Dear Judge or Good Buddy. That way the judge knows that I'm his good buddy. That's pretty smart. Hey,
I'm surprised you didn't write or best friend, because everyone's your best friend.
Well, this is take place in the South, so I thought good buddy would be better.
See, that just shows some of my brilliance in court catch-up.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, because you would have never thought to have done that to add in the good buddy.
No, probably not.
Yeah, and even when the judges see this, they're like, "Oh my God, we're buddies!" Immediately, the judge was on my side because he was like, "Hey, we're good buddies." And Lips was over there, and she's presenting all these documents that are like lame and blah 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 blah. And I'm like sitting here going, "We're good buddies. What the living hell are you talking about? We're best buds." So we did that. Hey, by the way, it's Rusty Bitchface gifted 5 Just J memberships. If you get one of those, thank. It's Resting Bitchface. We appreciate you, my friend. Much love, my friend. All right, thank
Thanks,
you.
Arvia.
They work hard for their money. If you get one of those, give her a hug, a kiss, give her a deep tissue massage wherever you choose to do that. Get consent first. And also remember, we're clown losers over here. And if you don't like the show, I'll write another mission. And thank you, Jen Melamute's OM member for 12 months. That's like a year, Ketchup.
That's Jeannie.
I know that's Jeannie. That's Jeannie, and that's like a year almost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's exactly a year.
Oh, it is. It is. Yeah, that's exactly a year. Now, this is one of the greatest filings ever that I've ever had to do. And once again, I'm just showing off some of my legal work. All right. With my dinky little law firm here with wonderful Ketchup as my paralegal handling a lot of the law stuff. All right, but I put it out there. Thank you.
So I'd be like, "Hey, good buddy." Also, I'm a hodunk, Star. So in the hodunk land, we use good buddy.
Okay. All right.
All right. So this is the part where I ask you for stuff.
Blah.
The following is the motion on behalf of the plaintiff to compel lunch. Doritos has been quite evasive ever since Jay had blocked his client's phone number. Ever since he blocked his client's phone number. Emails do not provide proof of life. So this lunch would serve 2 purposes. Proper discussion can't be held in just email communications, and that includes proof of life. Now, this is true, Star, because if I just get emails from Dorito, I don't know that he's actually alive. That's why I thought if we met in person, at a lunch, then I could do a proof of life. You know what I'm saying there, Star?
And you could see what kind of Dorito he was. Is he cheese flavor or, spicy ranch?
Exactly. And then I move on to section 1. This is the opening act. And this is where my lawyer friend helped me out. And he says various procedural rules, e.g. Rule 9C requires lawyers to talk in person or by phone before they may file motion.
Now, this is where Gingras helped me out in this part. All right, David Gingras helped me out in this portion of it. If you remember correctly, back in the day, Ketchup, I had David Gingras help me out with this portion of the lawsuit because I shared his portion of his lawsuit, of his filing that he made, over to Clayton Eckhart's counsel. So as you can see, I was getting a little bit of help on the side. Okay, I just want to point that out, right?
You're copying and pasting?
I was copying and pasting, but we have to do it. But we'll get to. There's a little bit more here. It's pretty good. This good stuff. I'm just showing what Lips was up against at the time. It was horrible.
And counsel by phone. So that happened, Star. That was a big one. That was my lawyer helped me. And just if anyone wants to know, David Gingras helped me with that. Yep, Dingus.
Yep. That's the only one that anyone put in the chat. So, oh nope, Cat Whisperer just said Stark, but everyone was saying, "Yep, Jingy."
Yeah, I did a lot of hard work on this, but no, Dingus helped me out. He's probably going to copyright strike me, Star.
Probably.
But look, though, Star.
But you've already doxed yourself, so you can fight it.
Yeah, but look at that, Star. I include footnotes. We have more footnotes. And I said, despite the fact that I just ripped that from Gingras, here's a funny footnote.
See, no one else has put in a footnote. Just J Hip, nail the footnote. Look at that. All right, if you haven't gone back to earlier streams, you would have known Just J Hip applied a footnote to my motion against Lips. A footnote, catch up.
I remember this.
I put in a footnote. Have any of you ever seen a pleading without a footnote? Oh, yes. Now, bear in mind, this woman, Lips, lost to Just J Hip in court ×3. All right, because I represented Megan Fox and that umbrella guy, and she lost to my footnote.
Well, how do you beat a footnote like that? I mean, I've never seen anybody do a footnote like that before.
Now you got these dummies over watching the Fleabag show, thinking Lips is brilliant when she lost in court to this footnote. She lost to this is a footnote. It's the best footnote ever. Damn right it was. She just did that. You moron. Hey, here and after gifted 10 Just J memberships. If you get one of those, thank Here and After. They work hard for the money. And we like Here and After. Give her a hug, a kiss, a little peck, or a little tap on the caboose. It'll be okay. Get consent first and remember, we're clown losers over here. And if you don't like the show, I'll give you another footnote. And super chats. I don't know what this says. Super chat, chat. Oh, this is an echo. Super chat. It's their echo. Thank you, Puzzler. I got it. Thank you for the 5. Thank you, Puzzler. Thank you, Here and After. And Tina, member for 13 months. Thank you, my friend. That's like a baker's dozen.
It's exactly a baker's dozen. You're right.
Oh yeah. Hey, do you know what? I don't think Lips has ever included a footnote as great as this one.
Nope. She probably forgot to put it in.
Once again, I'm just going through the lore of Fleabag or not Fleabag, Lips, in all of her failures. All of her failures. It's awful. It's awful what she went through. Oh man. Well, we'll continue on.
Because the judge likes that story, like a funny footnote, and that's why I gave everyone a funny footnote, because they're notes on a footnote.
Oh my God. How long did you search the internet for a funny footnote picture?
3 minutes. 3 minutes.
Oh Lord.
Normally, I wouldn't like to share foots or feet on my stream, but a footnote is what you always have to share. So I had to do this for the judge because the judge is like, that's pretty funny. Just J Hip is a nice guy, so I'm going to do that.
It's a double footnote, Goosebump wants to remind you, by the way. And hello, Janice. Thanks for being here.
Oh, no. Oh, Rinky's Carnage Crew. $2. Say it. I won't even say it. I'll move on. Thank you.
No, don't.
Hi, Peggy. Big motion. It's a good one here, Sharp. It says, here are the proposed ground rules with the Z rule. Ground rules, for lunch. Invited individuals include Doritos, Lips, Starcastle to protect me, Gingras to mediate, and I. Megan Fox and Tug are allowed to sit at adjacent table and eavesdrop. Hey, Dolly Espinosa just gifted Just J Hip 20 Just J Hip gift membership.
What? Oh my God. If you get one.
Thank you so much, Dolly. That's so appreciated. Welcome if you get pretty cool. All right, so back to here. Thank you so much, Dolly. So appreciate it. Tug, Megan and Tug are allowed to sit at the adjacent table and eavesdrop. J-Hip will pay for all individuals that are invited. Oh, look at that star. I'm being so generous. My first suggestion is that we go to the Olive Garden. They have delicious breadsticks. J-Hip likes those. However, Doritos can't have any breadsticks. Nope, no breadsticks for Doritos. You can't have any.
I'll be honest, I was a little rude to Doritos back then. I'm sorry, I was a little rude to Doritos. I feel bad now. I didn't offer him any breadsticks.
I wouldn't have either.
You people forgot that I filed the most amazing motions, then you would be wrong. You would be wrong. Get Jay to 5K. Hey, you know what? We only need like 120 more people, and we get to 180 more people. We get to 5K over here on Just Jay show with Jump and friends. All right. So yeah, we only need 180 more. Thank you. Don't forget. Star was on the show. Rosalind Duke's been on the show. Big contributors. We appreciate them as well. We appreciate everyone. Faves, all the moderators, Bonnie, all these wonderful, wonderful people. We appreciate everybody over here. Just Jam, full of love, and thank you to Megan Fox and Tug for protecting me when I was being attacked by this lunatic. And then you're also welcome for me protecting you under the guise of the law, because that's what I do. I protect my friends under the law. All right, that's what I do. Remember that. I did that right.
Uh-huh.
Hey, Rogue Pirate gifted 5 Just J memberships. If you get one of those, thank Rogue Pirate. Rogue Pirate works hard for money. We appreciate Rogue Pirate. If you get one of those, thank them. Give them a hug, a kiss, whatever you want to do to them. It's probably okay. I don't know. I'd get consent first. But remember, we're clown losers over here. And if you don't like the show, that's okay. Tomorrow, I'm going to have Machado on the show. It'll be fun. From her car, and we're going to get coffee together.
Wow, thanks, Craig.
Craig gifted 50 Just J memberships. If you get one of those, thank Craig. He just gifted 50 memberships to Planet Earth. Thank you, Craig. Thank you so much, my friend. If you get one of those, thank Craig. Give him a hug, a kiss, a tight squeeze, a solid reach around. Of course, he's probably okay with that. I appreciate you. Thank you so much, my friend. And remember, it's weird in here, but you'll get used to it. Thank you, Craig. Thank you. And you are so right. You're so right. Got to get to 5K. We're so close. We're so close. Thank you, Craig.
That was so nice.
Thank you. That was very nice. And we're getting there. We're on our way. We are getting there. And we're doing our best over here. Protecting my friends. Filing the motions. The motions. Done. Also, it is required that Lips be wearing a straitjacket and blue painter's tape wrapped around her mouth and a brown paper sack over her head. Now, Lips will not be able to eat with the mouth taped shut. However, I will send her home with a baggie of breadcrumbs. Not breadsticks, though. Breadcrumbs. Also, I have heard that Lips likes...
Are you at least going to give her nostril holes? I mean, this is getting weird.
She's gonna get eye holes, maybe a nose hole. But it's a brown paper sack, Star. I mean, it's not like we're not talking about plastic. We're talking about a paper sack.
Okay, but you put tape on her mouth.
Oh, well, yeah, she can breathe out of her nose. But no, as you can see here, though, it says also I've heard that Lips likes to eat out of a dog bowl. Olive Garden does not have dog bowls. That's very.
Now this is true. Now see, I had to make sure that this was in the filing here, Ketchup, because Olive Garden does not allow people to eat out of a dog bowl at the restaurant. I looked into this ahead of time. I was very smart when I did this, Ketchup.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because I looked into this ahead of the time, to make sure, all of the rules that Olive Garden had in place when it came to their customers. And I was like, can they eat out of dog bowls over here? And they were like, yeah, we really don't do that. So, that's just me doing the Lord's work, checking things out, making sure it's okay. All right, filing my motions, all right, to protect Megan Fox and that umbrella guy.
Claire, Star, they don't have them there.
Okay.
Because I heard on
that. I mean, most restaurants I would think don't have dog bowls.
Yeah, you see, because I heard on her OnlyFans is that she likes to eat out of a dog bowl or lap water out of a dog bowl, and they don't allow that there at the Olive Garden. And plus, she'll have her mouth taped up because it's for my safety, Star. It's for my safety. All right, well, let's move on with this wonderful motion.
No padded helmet.
Well, no padded helmet.
I mean, you should probably have the padded helmet on.
Yeah, at this point, that can't help. Another option that Gingras has suggested is the House of Prime Rib. However, my understanding is that Thursdays they serve throat babies. Let's exclude Thursdays as a possible day if we choose the prime rib place. See Exhibit A. Oh boy, Star, we have an exhibit.
Oh,
I have an exhibit. Exhibit A. First time ever that Just J Hip included an exhibit.
Now I include exhibits. Ketchup, I'm including exhibits over here.
Did you say throat babies?
Yeah, because it's the House of Prime Rib. And yes, on Thursdays, they do serve up throat babies to Laura Owens. So I wanted to make sure we were protected clearly from the throat baby menu. This is important, Ketchup. This is just proper legal jargon. I assumed you would understand that because, yes, they do serve up the throat babies on Thursdays. But I do have their entire menu in front of me, which is wonderful. All right. Ketchup sounds down, probably because she has to babysit an idiot. Send Ketchup tips to cheer her up.
That's definitely my problem, Megan.
Ketchup's on a stream with me. She should always be down. All right, I'm a terrible individual. I'm horrible. Nobody likes me. All right. Can't keep a co-host.
Except for me, apparently.
Can't keep a co-host. Can't sing a tune.
Well, I'm not gonna stick up for your singing ever. That's not happening. I can only do so much.
Oh no! But look, I do have a wonderful exhibit. Have you ever seen any motion file without an exhibit?
Yeah.
Oh.
Didn't Lips just file a whole bunch of empty exhibits?
Well, they were empty exhibits, but they were still exhibits. They exhibited nothing, but it was a thing,
Imagine being in court. Randy's like, let's pull up Exhibit B. Oh, it's empty. Okay, let's try C. Oh, it's empty.
I can't wait for this to get brought up in court. where the judge is going to be like, okay, we're going to go straight to Exhibit S. Or we'll check that one out later.
There is no Exhibit S.
Jay, where's my birthday cake? I don't know AJ's World. I'll be honest with you, AJ's World. Miyagi's getting a little irritated with AJ's World. I'll be honest with you. I got an email. I would not overstep your boundaries. I actually got an email from Miyagi. I would not overstep your boundaries. Miyagi's not real happy. All right. I know a lot of people think it's a joke, but I'm actually married to Miyagi. All right. Like, you don't overstep AJ's word. Right? Be careful. Be careful.
Exhibit.
But first, me right.
I always treat Star properly, perfectly.
Stuffed with
Now we-
horseradish cream and prime rib.
Hey, because I wanted to prove to the judge that maybe we shouldn't do a Thursday, because Thursday night's not good, so.
That's a menu.
Now we got the final act. The most amazing part is the final act. The big teethy part that I always provide. Just J Hip likes lunch a lot. With a brown sack over Lip's head and the tape, I am certain all invited parties could get through a lunch. It could also lead to a discussion about how much money the defendant can give J Hip because she sucks.
Now, it's funny in this situation because we're talking about Lip's head in the tape, and you have see Miyagi's right there. I told you, AJ's World. She is not thrilled. You might be my favorite stalker, but your favorite stalker, but I'm just saying, Miyagi not thrilled, AJ's World. I mean, I understand a lot of people think that our actual wedding was a joke. It was an online wedding, but we are actually freaking married. Okay. I just want to make this clear. Okay. I want to make this clear. I would shy away. I would shy away, AJ's World. I mean, you can still be friendly and nice, but oh man, I would shy away. Miyagi can be dangerous. JJ sings like someone did put a stick up for him. What am I? Yeah, I'll probably get puzzler. I did that to myself. Leave it. I don't want. It's voluminous exhibits, voluminous exhibits. But who would have thunk? I'm over here talking about tape, and next thing you know, Dummy is over there taping up her face. It came full circle, but just too soon. This is how you know how smart I am. I knew what was going on with this dummy. I knew about the face tape. I was there. I know what's going on. I'm awesome. Oh, man, it was amazing. I'm so smart.
Doritos might also have more ideas on how to have cheap summer fun, but possibly without breaking the law. They do that, Star, over there. They do that. They break the law and stuff. Lastly, Tug, Megan, Starcasm, and J-Hip all enjoy breadsticks. Having the opportunity to eat breadsticks in front of Doritos and Big Dummy, this will make all the plaintiffs feel good inside. And I believe that's the point of court, making J-Hip, Tug, and Megan happy. We will laugh, point our fingers, mock, and overall have a good time. So please make this happen, you super cool judge. You say that, Star, in a court filing. You call him a super cool judge. That way they really know. But no, this would make everyone happy. and we would have a good time. And even though Megan and Tug have to sit at the adjacent table, we could still like text back and forth. You know.
Are you gonna wear a bronzer on your nose too?
Yep, definitely gonna do that because it's depends on where we go for lunch though. Kind of depends, but yeah, this will be a good time, and I think the judge is gonna see this motion start. He's gonna be like, "Holy crap, we need to make this happen!" And the judge is invited too, by the way, because he's super cool judge, super cool, and he's my best buddy, my good buddy.
Yamaha Biker says,
So as you can see, I was winning them over ketchup. I mean, you saw that. I was winning them over. I was winning over the judge. All right. My boss doesn't understand what live streams are all about. This is hilarious. Well, he will soon when you get fired for stalking Just J Hip and trying to ruin my marriage with Miyagi. All right, my love, the love of my life, Miyagi, who I married live on stream. All right, with that umbrella guy and Megan Fox and Rosalind Duke and Miyagi and Rugu Mama and Jeremy Hales and George and the list goes Shizzy Wiznut, the list goes on and on. Ketchup, were you there? Ketchup, I mean, it was the whole thing. It was the Just J-Up Miyagi wedding. The flipper. Those dummies. They're all flippers. Everyone comes over here first because I'm building bridges, not walls. Even J9 comes over here. She loves JJ Bean. All right. Hey, Bunsen been a member for 15. That's a lot of months. How many's that, Ketchup?
15 months? That's 1 year and 3 months.
1 year, that's a lot, Ketchup. Hey, and Bunsen gifted 2 Just J-Hip memberships. If you get one of those, thank Bunsen Rockin' Stone. He works hard for his money, and we like Bunsen over here. And if you don't, something's wrong with you. But you need to get your believer fixed.
Thanks, Bunsen.
Give him a hug. Give him a kiss. Give him a solid reach around. He's okay with it. Remember, we're clown losers over here. And if you don't like the show, I'll give you another FLEACAP on Saturday. Of course I will. Much love, my friend. Thank you, Bunsen. Thank you. I do appreciate that because that does push us to well over 2,300 members this month. Thank you, my friend. Ball Python King member for 14 months. Thank you, my friend. That's a baker's dozen.
No, that's one more than a baker's dozen.
Oh, yeah, this one.
That's 1 year and 2 months.
Hang on, let me grab my calculator. No, this would be 13 plus 1. Yeah, you're right. You're right. I just did the math on that. You're right. Thank you, Ball Python King. I have a FLEACAP to give all these fine folks, but I always like just to play a little song to get everyone in the mood. Is that okay?
Yeah, let's do it.
Now this is a song we've played before, but it's one of my favies. And I really, really like it. So I don't know if it's okay. Can I play a song I played before, but it's one I just really, really like?
Yeah, which one is it?
This one.
Oh yeah, this is a good one.
I like this one. This is one of my favies. It's Sleazy Keezy. Is one of my favies. I hope you like it again. I played it a kabillion times, but today we went through the lore of the lawsuits of Lip suing Just J Hip, Megan, and Tug. We went through my very first filing, all right, and we'll probably go through some of my other filings that I made in the court where I even got her nearly sentenced to hell because I asked the judge to find her morally bankrupt. By the way, for AJ, happy birthday to you from yesterday. Here you go. Me. Happy birthday, you're not special. You're getting older, not much better. But I just wanted to embarrass you, and that's why I'm singing this song. So happy frickin' birthday. You're not special. Stop interfering in my marriage, please. It's affecting things.
I thought she was getting married.
It didn't work out. My understanding
Oh,
is it
no,
didn't
I'm
work
sorry to
out.
hear that.
How many hot plates is that? A lot. Lots of hot plates, Megan Fox.
Well, we
Yeah.
don't have all day, Megan.
Yeah, we can't figure that out.
I can't figure that out on one show.
Happy birthday, AJ's World.
Happy birthday, AJ.
And stop messing with my wife, for God's sakes. I love Miyaki. We're married, for God's sakes. We're married. Megan Fox was there. She was a witness, for God's sake. She signed off on the witness thing. All right? I understand Fleabag thinks I actually married a dog. I understand Fleabag thinks that it was a joke, but it wasn't. I'm married to Miyagi forever and for always. All right? That's that. Let's play this wonderful video and get ready for a FLEACAP because I know Megan Fox is ready for a FLEACAP. So let's do this and then I warm up and this is how it goes.
Yeah, boy! Here comes Sleazy, Easy Keezy. Big dome, tiny hat. Just a tip, baby! Sleazy Keezy, blood tape, fear, and gator wrangler. Tiny twisted leather hat, barely hanging on there. Head so massive it got its own wither, but that little hat sitting right in the center. Just a tip sleazy, just a tip easy, just a tip cheesy, just a tip, yeah. Tiny hat looking ridiculous, boy, we love it out here. He wrangling gators, stealing hearts, causing chaos. Sleazy Keezy never met blue tape, he could break, dog. Head so big, need a wider doorway. Tiny leather topper leaning like it won't stay. Looks like a bottle cap on a beach ball, too funny. Keezy still struts like he's the king of the swamp, honey. He slide through the marsh in boots all muddy, grabbing them gators by the snout, keeping it sturdy. Twisted leather barely clinging for dear life, while his giant grin flashed bright in the moonlight, and he laughs when they stare. He don't even care. Tiny hat, big dare, he been that flare. Sleazy Keezy, blood tape, fear, and gator wrangler. Tiny twisted leather hat, barely hanging on there. Head so massive it got its own weather, but that little hat sitting right in the center. Just a tip sleazy, just a tip easy, just a tip cheesy, just a tip, yeah. Tiny hat looking ridiculous, boy, we love it out here. He wrangling gators, stealing hearts, causing chaos. Sleazy Keezy never met blue tape, he could break, dog. Let it tilt, let it swing, just a tip, just a tip. When the mud starts flying, he just keeps on smiling. Sleazy Keezy, blue tape, fear, and gator wrangler. Tiny twisted leather hat, barely hanging on there. Head so massive it got its own weather, but that little hat sitting right in the center. Just a tip sleazy, just a tip easy, just a tip keys, just a tip, yeah. Tiny hat looking ridiculous. y'all. Sleazy Keys and never met Blue Tape. He could break dog. Hey, hey, hey.
Well, there you go. There you go. We do this often. We play a little song and get ready for our FLEACAP. Are you ready for this?
I'm ready.
All right. Are you sure you're ready?
Pretty sure.
Are you positive?
Am I supposed to be doing something?
No.
I don't know. Okay, I'm just checking. Just checking.
Oh man. Here we go. Oh wait, I gotta find the thing. I gotta hit the thingy.
And now we're gonna do a little bit of a FLEACAP. We're gonna do a FLEACAP. It's gonna be pretty. We're gonna do a FLEACAP, and we're gonna cover the Fleabag show with FLEACAP, and it's gonna be a wonderful FLEACAP. I hope everybody enjoys it. Should be a good time. Should be a good time. Everyone should be able to enjoy a wonderful FLEACAP. A wonderful FLEACAP is what we got going on here. It should be a good time. Please sit back and relax and enjoy FLEACAP. Thank you very much.
Well, good evening, everybody. I brought someone on today. Hello, how's it going, Lips? I'm so exhausted, but good morning. How's everyone doing? I'm just so exhausted. I was talking with Miami attorneys all day long. All right, I was just reaching out to all these Miami attorneys and with these defamation lawyers. All right, and then you know what happened to me today? What happened? So I was reviewing some stuff because one of them had asked for my HR records to the school. And I got them emailed to me, of course, my HR records and all my transcripts from school. All right. And so I was going over these and I found something very amazing. It was so amazing. And I'll be honest with you. All right. Everybody, all right, is going to be stunned by what I found because I found something very amazing. And it's going to be so wonderful when you all see what's going on over here. All right, but I'm gonna save the surprise, and I'm gonna let you share it. All right, but I'm gonna save that surprise. All right, but anyways, I have all my transcripts, all my stuff, and now they're saying I didn't get an award. Whatever, I got an award. Clearly, I got an award. And so obviously I'm going to be sharing all that and I have an award and that's what we're going to be sharing. All right. Well, I noticed one thing very clear, and that is that, they are over there saying, I watch so you don't have to. Now she shared this stuff about an award. Who is she? It's just, wait, is this a girl or a guy? It's a girl. Oh my God, her life must be so boring, Well, this whole Facebook thing, she has a whole Facebook show about me, and she wants to know, was I actually in the music industry? As I'm sitting here looking at 2 gold plaques that I received for my work, but I'm not going to bring them into this. I don't want them talking to the music industry about me, all right? Yeah, but they went over. Now, here are your actual HR records. All right, here it is. Yeah, she's probably like a totally sad individual, But, she's really sad, as my God. She shouldn't be focused on me. But anyways, as you can tell, here's Attorney Shockett. And he's totally doing defamation, big time. And so I actually reached out to a bunch of Miami law firms. Miami. All right. And I'm going to bring a case against them. Well, you know, when it comes to the copyright, I got her dead to rights. And then this Megan Fox, she makes a picture of me with a fish. All right, that's more Death Temptations, obviously. Megan Fox is like low class piece of shit. All right, piece of shit. All right, she makes fun of people's appearance. Look at her parents. Who is she to talk about appearances? Well, yeah, now I'm looking at this Facebook group of the hags. All right, and they go live and they're, talking about fish. You know what? They're talking about me as a fish. Guess what? Walruses don't have gills. Walruses don't have gills. What are you talking about? They're frauds. This is just so third grade to make fun of people's looks. I would never do that. When I hear your human resource records, now, and Germ got you fired. Remember that. Germ got you fired. This motherfucker, he says, he says that I'm dangerous and everything. Well, guess what? I did an FBI background check, drug tests, and all this drug tests. Well, this is 120 plus pages. It's very in depth for you even to be able to teach. Where's Jeremy Poster's stuff? What's going on with this? Hey, Gabe. Just sit tight, Gabe. All right, we'll get there. Let me see. Let me pull this up. It's 120 pages. We're gonna scroll. Scroll. So, humidity here got stuck in my gullet. All right, we're going to scroll and scroll. You can just keep scrolling because all of this is just the boring stuff. Now, Megan says I'm a con with no education. Excuse me, Megan Fox. All right, I had 2 years of chiropractic schooling because I thought I'd be a chiropractor. And then I had years of dental schooling because I was going to fix my snaggle tooth. All right, but then I ended up being a teacher. All right, but read this. This is from Germ. Now, you got to remember, Germ got me fired. He got me fired. All right, because as you can see, Shaka FOIA requests, and they like to FOIAs. FOIA. Oh, yeah. FOIA. Yeah, fire. Yeah, totally. That's what they did. Now, and now you can say that Randy Shockett is the one who got it. And he totally got to harass me, The Germ was the one who pushed this. He pushed this, and it was all to lie about me. Oh, my God. I believe you can't do that. This is fucked up. All right, this is fucked up. Well, he ruined my job. All right, now they're laughing at me because I'm in foreclosure. Well, who put me in this situation? And they're talking about Botox. I haven't gotten Botox in, I can't even remember. All right, these people are just sick in their head. I can't remember the last time I got Botox. It's been a long time. But you have to remember, he forced me to resign on the 21st of November. Well, I was forced to resign. But he posted this picture, all right, before it even happened on the 20th. How did he know? And I sent this immediately over to the bar. And I told the bar, you need to totally look at this. Oh, man, he's so fucked. I mean, I'm just gonna say that much, I mean, clearly he's so fucked, But it was just it was just to harass me. Yeah, it was just to harass her. It's just to harass her. I want to make that very clear. This guy's a complete piece of shit. Well, as you can say, he posted this before I even resigned. And it caused shock in his lawyer. I think this is what happened. I think Shaka used his lawyer status to bully around and get information to ruin my life and cause me a chance to make income. Well, this proves that he's in cahoots. All right, he's in cohorts. All right, this proves it in the cohortness that you could see. And Tug is showing transcripts that he got from Germ, but he's not showing it live on the stream. What do you think that's about? Huh? Because, oh, wait, what are they doing? Faking it or something? I don't know. But he's not showing it on screen. But listen, I am getting the numbers of everyone in contact with the school. And if Megan or Tug's numbers come up, if their phone numbers come up, they're getting sick. I am not playing, all right, because they ruined my profession. They ruined my job. They laugh at the foreclosure. And not Botox. These sickos, stalking me. This is the thing. You don't do this to people. Yeah, you don't do this to people. You don't call their jobs. You don't do that. That's why I'm glad that my job in business is all word of mouth. Because I don't. That's why I don't have to do this. Well, Shaka's behind it all. All right, and listen. All right, well, that's the thing. Shaka's behind it. I vanished. From everything. And I said, leave me alone, so they would stop. Well, and then here's this post by Rosalind Duke. Who the fuck is Rosalind Duke? That's Megan's little buddy. Well, I tell you what, she came after my job too, and she's freaking lucky that I'm not coming after her yet, but I probably will. I'll probably come after this Rosalind Duke. I have no fucking clue who she is. I don't know her from Adam, and nor does she know me from Adam or Eve or anybody, but I'm going to come after her too if I have to. All right, clearly. All right, but she's lucky so far. But clearly, this all happened, and there was no shutdown at the school. Let me explain what happened. I was pulled out of class. I was sent home early. All right. I gave the school my lawsuit ahead of time. I'm not stupid. Yeah, you're not stupid. You're clearly not stupid. No. So I told them all about everything that's going on with my harasser and stalker. And so I went to the school ahead of time and told them. Now, the assistant principal was the witness. And then I was sent home because I was so emotionally distressed. I had to walk out of my classroom, across the common area, and I had to go to this area where, like, the professional help person was there, and she said I was too emotionally distressed to continue on with teaching. And so I went home for the rest of the day because I clearly couldn't teach. All right, but that's the one thing, and then we get this weird email about First Amendment people, and I have no doubt in my mind that Megan Fox was behind, probably Tug was behind these First Amendment people, and Hales were behind these First Amendment people that showed up on the scene. All right. Well, I wanted to point that out, because obviously here is a photo here. Now, this is the acceptance of your resignation. This is what Hales posted after Shockett received, the information from the HR, but he posted this before you actually resigned. All right. Well, you know what? There's no point in sharing any of this. All right. It's nothing to do with the case. So why did they even try and receive it? It's so stupid. Oh, wait, hang on in the chat. Can I bring this up in the court? Well, no, because it's not relevant. It's not relevant. There's no reason for them to even have received in the first place. All right, but this is probably all behind this Ingalls lady. All right, she's like a crack whore, like a transvestite in a wig. I'll be honest with you, she might claim she's fit, but I'd rather have a little meat on my bones. I'd rather have a little meat on my bones as me. But that's me. Hey, I'm here. Hey, Slobby, how are you? Hey, Slobby.
I'm here with Scooter.
All right, Scooter's here. Hey, Scooter, how are you?
I just want to say hello. I just want to say I love you all right, because I don't want to interrupt, so I just want to say hello. Love you all. And Scooter's here too.
I'm here too. All right, so now we're going to get onto this. So, there was 4 police reports with the officers. All right, they 4 police reports. I gotta get a drink. All right, continue on. Now, the officers, what they do is they send their reports to the detectives. All right, and then the detectives send to the state attorney. And now the state attorneys, they typically, because these would be like misdemeanors in their eyes, so they don't want to bring misdemeanors, of course.
No, I have experience with this. Because when law enforcers, when they get stuff like this, the law is starting to catch up with everything, because the law is starting to catch up with internet, because this is all new. And so everyone wants to be the first case, because the first case, it's going to be a slam dunk. I talked to Rips about this. And they're going to prosecute the first one to the fullest extent of the law.
But not, and that's why they, they didn't have my back. But, I went to the principal, and I was very upset with the principal. And I said, what are you, a coward? What, are you going to bow down to these YouTubers? You coward principal? And this is one of the problems of the educational system. They're bowing and kowtowing to, like, YouTubers. And that's why I went and I talked clearly to the principal about this. So what are you kowtowing? What are you, a coward? And I yelled at him, but I was being respectful, being very respectful. But, I just wanted the principal to know, but anyways, I put in this memorandum, okay? And it's a prelim matter. All right, it's a motion. So I put in this motion. And, listen, I've never had a court rule against me ever before. All right. I drop in on my own cases for my own reasons, whatever they are. I file them and I drop them for whatever my reasons are. That's it. But this is how I protect myself. Now, look at this. Now, Shaka brings up McBride. All right. He misleads the court, probably using some AI, but this is unbelievable. I can't even believe this. Well, and this is the thing. In law school, you have to read court cases. And I think we normally had to read about 200 court cases per week. All right. And this is why Squid and Megan Fox, they don't understand case law because they don't have an education. I would love to see Megan Fox's education. All right. That's what I would like to see. All right. But anyways, as you can see, he is using AI here, is my guess, because all of these cases he's using is misleading. It's in all of his motions, all right?
How many times is he gonna, because you have to remember, he was defrauded as a dentist.
Well, exactly. And that's why I keep pointing out, the judge yelled at me in the first one, but Shaka lied about me. So I had no choice, all right? I had no choice But once the judge learns who we are, because he doesn't know me from Adam, all right, doesn't know anything, and there's voluminous information that's in here, but no. And Shaka's trying to do retroactive law, but it it does not include family court or old statutes. You have to understand statutes, okay? And they don't even have jurisdiction over here. They don't have jurisdiction over here because they would have to be in the same jurisdiction as the courts where I filed my voluminous filings for my own reason. And some of the reasons you might have dropped them is because they were settled out of court. A good lawyer would settle things out of court. That's what they do. All right. And that's how you know Shaka's not a good lawyer, because I gave him an opportunity to settle out of court, and he did not. But yes, and you can see with Shaka, he does these voluminous filings, so voluminous, and they're all vexatiousness. All right, I can tell you that. And it's a lot of torturous towards my job. All right, but I have the right. I have the right to file suits to protect myself from harassment. I do have the right to protect myself from harassment. I do. All right, now let's look through this one. I just want to make sure I make sense as I read this off. All right, as I read this off. Yeah, this is making sense. Very educational. Yeah, this makes sense over here to me too. Thanks, Scooter. Yeah, this makes a lot of sense. Very educational. Yeah, this is very educational. Yeah, well, now you can see the first prong doesn't even apply to my case. All right, it's 5 to 7 years. All right, now if it's 5 years, one thing, 7 years. Totally, they're just going to dismiss everything, obviously. And the court can't violate my civil rights. These are my civil rights, and the court can't violate them. Now, I was filing my own protections. That's why I was filing these, to protect myself. All right? And my case is not remedial. All right? This is, now, bear in mind what we're sharing right now. This is very technical lawyering stuff. Just very technical lawyering stuff. All right, so it's going to be very hard for you to understand because of the technicalness of it. Well, you can tell he's lying to the court by papering it. It's unbelievable. That's the problem with the American justice system. It's people like Shaka papering the court, and that's why I don't file that much. I did a couple 120, 130 filings, pages, but I don't go after these people like they do. Like he went after the JA, and the JA, I sent a very simple email over, because I wanted to challenge what statute we were under, and then I found out, Shaka replied. What did he respond with? It was like 6 freaking paragraphs. That's so stupid. You do not send something like to the JA, like that long, because quite frankly, I learned this in law school, that just pisses off the JA. That's the biggest mistake I've ever seen from what I learned in law school. But anyways, I can tell you this much. I can tell you this much. Well, I want to say this much. I've got the copyright case, dead to rights. All right, so she's gonna get it. Megan Fox can get it from both angles, of course. All right, because I started over here, and then you got it over in your case. And when my lawyers find out about your case after they take on my case, I'll be like, "Do you want more people on your team that you could sue?" And they're going to be like, "Oh my God, yes, we want more people who can sue." And they're going to take on your cases probably too, because I'm going to tell my court guys, my lawyer about you guys, all right, and how I lost my job. All right, that's clearly what happened. I lost my job. Well, anyways, and now, Tug's over there. He's like, Tug's a dweeb, I'll be honest with you. And actually, he's like one of those creeper guys. I was gonna say, I was picked on. He's one of those guys who's always picked on. All right. And yeah, my honest opinion is his dad probably has a really fucked up background and was probably on a lot of drugs or something. That's my guess and everything. But, anyways, that these people were going over my life and over my past life, and I do something, and I'm just trying to do something new and get a new job, and they wouldn't let me. Well, I'll be honest, my police report is a fact, and I don't attack these people. I debunk asses. I don't care if it's one person or 7 people. I go on every single night and I debunk all the aces. That's what I do. Yeah, that's what I was going to say, because you're the debunker of the aces. But no, if you ask me, when it comes to like all of these people, I don't know, are they on LSD or PCP? Are they meth heads? I mean, and what's George's address? Because I'm going to sue her too. She's got to have money. She's got to have money, so I just sue her too. All right? That's what I'm going to say. Well, I'm over here on Facebook. There's all these germs, bullies, and stuff. It's terrible over there. Well, can I just bring up Ed Warrior for a second? Thank you, Ed, for being the hero. Oh, yeah, Ed's over there being a hero, debunking asses on the Book of Faces. Ed, we can pull up these posts. This is all that Ed Warrior did. All right, the ED Warrior. He was over there debunking. Oh, man, I don't understand how any of these men can support a man. All right, because any man who like engages in like drama, they're like so gay. Like, but I love gay people. I love gay people. Gay people are my best friends, but they're so gay and homosexual. All right, because the real men, they don't do any of this stuff. Yeah, and I watched So You Don't Have To, and this Ellison lady, Melissa, Mark, guess what? You're all in. You might think you can hide behind Facebook. You're all in the shit. All right, and the police, they're not just going to call you and talk to you. They're just going to show up. Yeah, I have to tell you, how much money do these people want to pay out? I mean, because they're paying us so much money, and they're over there making probably sock accounts. I bet you Jeremy Hells is making sock accounts just to talk with himself. That's my guess. I didn't know. I didn't have time for that stuff. I'm tired, Ketchup. I'm tired. It was a good show. Good show. The kids
They're
were
stuck
just,
on stupid permanently over there, I think.
well, I like them. I think they did a good job. The Stats gifted one. Just J membership. Thank you, the Stats. If you get that, thank the Stats. You work hard for money. We appreciate that. Thank you, my friend. All right. Remember, give her a hug, a kiss, a little tap on the caboose. She's probably okay with it. And remember, we're clown losers over here. And if you don't like the show, lips can sue me again for the 19th time or whatever. I've ran over my time. Coop's gonna be super pissed at me. This isn't going well for Just J. I have to admit.
No, he's used to it. Coop's used to it.
Well, it was a big show last night. I didn't have a choice, and I had a long FLEACAP. I didn't even get to page 6 because I normally do 4 pages of FLEACAP, and today I had 6, and I couldn't really get to page 6. Yeah. I can tell you this much. I know that Megan Fox is super jealous of Fleabag. Super jealous of her looks, jealous of her talent.
Oh, totally. I mean, who wouldn't be?
I'm jealous.
Me too.
And she did mention one other point, and that is You know, she just started making hodunks without even knowing Jeremy Hills. And then it all happened to just apply. Hey, Jay, I just got about 8 or 9 new listeners. The people that are coming into the restaurant or tuning in because they think you're hilarious. Thank you, AJ's World. Thank you, my friend. These people are lunatics. I love the lunatics. Tomorrow, I'm probably going to do another show about Machado is trash because, well, boy, she just keeps putting out the ringers. These wonderful shows. J7 did a good show. BX has now turned on J7. Oh my God, these people I don't even know are now still fighting with everybody, and I don't even know who they are. But I like the show. I like it. I'm eating it up. I'm enjoying it. We're going to do it again for edition 11 tomorrow. Are you going to be up for that, Ketchup?
Yeah, why not?
All right, we'll do that tomorrow. We'll have some fun with the morons. What could go wrong? Have fun, as we always say of everyone on the show. I got to say thank you to all the wonderful moderators. Thank you, my friends. You do a great job. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you, all of you fine people, for hitting the like, for subscribing, for sharing. Thank you for all the super chats, gifted memberships. Thank you for the super stickers. Thank you for just being members of the show for 99 cents a month. I love you, my fine friends. And as we always say when we end this show, and by the way, I should say thank you to Ketchup for joining Just J Hip every day through thick and thin, whether I'm a douchebag or not. Ketchup is
Uh-huh.
Ketchup's here to forgive me and be my friend.
Don't make me regret it, Jay.
Even when she's mad at me, she's still here. I love Ketchup. I love you, my friend. Thank you for joining me every day when we're here. I love everybody. Have a great day. And as we always say when we end our show, Ketchup,
Shut your ass.
and I always say, stay friends weird. No, all the best. How about shut your ass? Bye.
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 Peace out, G.
Peace out, G.
It's all goody in my hoodie. I'll see you in the whip. Bye.
Bye.